Hi all, this is Max from HTC Evo Hacks.com. Today I'm going to show you how to root your phone. So connect your phone via USB cable to your computer, and you should get this charge only. Hit there, and then use as a disk drive. Alright, and then if you look on your computer, it should pop up as oops, oh yeah, don't forget to hit done to do that. It should pop up as a disk, so I believe that one, yep. So go there, and then in this folder down, where did it go? Oh, there we go. In this folder, copy over the PC36img.zip. So I'm going to do that. Alright. And it's copying over that zip file. I'll have links to on my blog post, so please check that. And once that's done, we're going to reboot the phone, power it off, and then power it on using volume down and power button. So, downloading. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's copied over. Okay. 5 seconds. There we go. So I copied over PC36img.zip to the root folder. Next, you'll want to turn your phone off and then hit the volume down button here, and then hit the power button. And you'll boot into this bootloader, standard bootloader, and you'll have to wait about 2 minutes. And then we can flash this file, which will root it. So it's going to take us a while. But once you root it, there should be ways to install programs such as like a Android Wi-Fi tether app. That way you can probably get tethering for free without paying Sprint. Anyway, that will be my next hack. You can always check out HTC Evo Hacks.com, which is my new blog about hacking the HTC Evo. And by the way, I just got this phone. It's just awesome. The YouTube videos, you can do the high quality videos, and it's, you know, it's just outrageously nice compared to like my Nexus 1 and iPhones, because you know, you can get high resolution streaming, and also I think it has a GPU processor, which means you can stream and code much faster than any other phone that exists today. And I just love this screen. So now you got the thing saying, do you want to start update? Now just press volume up here. So updating. So hopefully it's gonna root it. And I've actually updated to the latest Android Sprint software update, so I hope that doesn't break the rooting, which I believe it shouldn't. So radio updating. You know, once it's rooted, there should be a lot of custom ROMs coming, which will be a lot of fun. And I'm gonna also try to install the Android Froyo 2.2. I guess some people already did it, and it shouldn't be too hard. Once you root it, there should be some people uploading the Froyo image file, and you can easily probably update it to Froyo. Anyway, all that's going to be on HTCEvoHacks.com. You get a lot of cool stuff, and I've been messing around with the Nexus one, which has the same Android operating system for like last whole 6 months. So, you know, should be able to do it. So it's almost there. Hopefully I can root it. And this phone is just awesome. It has a front-facing camera, back-facing camera. Also, what I found was great was the FM radio. Now I can listen to FM radio instead of streaming internet radio, which is, you know, sometimes it can lag. So it's gonna be a great phone to use while I'm hitting golf balls. Anyway, there we go. It's almost done. Just a little bit longer. Anyway, my hand's getting tired. I'm holding up this like 5-pound DSLR camera with my other hand. Should be using a tripod for the next video. Sorry, let me adjust a bit. Whew. So hopefully this will root it. I just got the phone like an hour ago and I'm just rooting it right now. Because I hope that I updated to the latest Android Sprint update, and I hope that didn't break anything. It shouldn't, because I don't see how quickly they can block it that quick. And why would you want to block it? You know, Android all about rooting it and, you know, playing with it. That's updating WiMAX. For some reason, bypass number 9. I don't know what that means. I was at the Sprint store today, and there were so many people, right, in line, and they only had like 100 units. So if you don't get there by like 11 or 12, they probably all sold out for today. Alright, so you want to reboot device, click volume up, and then hopefully we've now rooted the phone, and we should have. So I'm just recording this whole thing so you know exactly the processes, and you know it's not going to break your phone. You know, I've had Android devices before, and because there's a bootloader, you know, if you mess up you can always do it again, and it shouldn't break your phone. You know, it's too hard. Man, my hands are getting so tired. Alright. And I also have Nexus One Hacks.net, which features hacks you can do on the HTC. No, sorry, the Nexus One. And this is my third phone. I'm tired of buying new phones because, you know, every couple months something new comes out. But I made a site about it, so share with you how to hack it. So we got the startup screen, and let me go home. And you can check if your phone is rooted by checking the apps. There should be a root permission app. Then it means you've rooted your phone. And next up, I'm going to try to install the Android Wi-Fi tether app, and also install the actually I might try to install the Froyo first, which comes with the Wi-Fi tether app as default. And that way you don't have to update with Sprint's ROMs. Just update your own ROMs, and then you can get, you know, everything for free. So it's coming through here. Give me a second. Anyway, this is gonna be such a big event. I wouldn't be surprised if they, you know, sell 1 million of these in like a week, you know, but you never know. And also iPhone 4G is announced in a couple days, next Monday. But you know, iPhone 4G isn't really 4G because it's a 4th generation iPhone. It doesn't have WiMAX. I actually don't get WiMAX here yet, but the Sprint rep said we should be getting it shortly in San Francisco by November. So check it out. It's taking a little bit while to boot because I just installed the ROM. Okay. Alright, I think I rooted it. See, it's gonna reset itself. So let me just do... Yes, I just wanna... Skip. So... Yep, I've got 3G on here. Everything working fine. It just takes a long while to boot because when you install the zip file, I believe it takes longer because it's, you know, restarting from scratch. Where's the root application? So it's been rooted. I can't find the app that's supposed to have special permissions, but let me pause and let me find it. There's one more step you want to do. Go back, open your SD card on your phone, and also rename this root dash PC36. That's it. All right. Next, you'll need a Android SDK. So I'll have links to this. Let's go to Android SDK download page and download for your system. So I have Windows on this one, so download that. And while it's downloading, let me tell you what it does. The SDK has the files you need to actually connect to your HTC Evo. So let me open this, and you can extract all the files, and I'm just gonna extract it to SDK on my C drive. Okay. So once that's done, we're gonna go into the tools directory. Go to start and then type cmd. Oops. Alright, now we're at the command prompts. So we're gonna go to cd /sdk. That's where we unzipped it, and then cd tools. And then if you do a dir, which shows the files in the directory, you will have all the files you need here. And next, you want to copy over that file you downloaded earlier. Let me go back here. Whoop-de-doo. You're going to copy over the recovery image into the same directory. So the Evo recoveries.zip, this one, you're going to drag it over to the tools directory, or SDK, sorry, into the tools directory. So now you should have it in here. And now we can do the ADB command to put the file into your HTC Evo 4G. Actually, you want to unzip this file first also. So extract all the files into tools, call it just recovery. Now it's oops, no, it's in different folders here. So we'll just go into this directory here and run recovery windows.bat. So go back to our command prompt. Oops. So go to where you unzipped it. recovery, and then CD another one, Evo recovery, and all you gotta do is adb-windows.exe, and it should do it. Oops. So once you got Java installed, install the Windows 7 version, not just for your browser, and then you should be able to run SDK setup and install the drivers. So we're gonna get package here. Packages. Huh? Oh, here we go. Install packages. Alright, available packages. Click there. So and then refresh. Oh, you know what? We need to do it HTTPS. Click there if you have a problem. And then add new here. Oh, okay, there we go. Now refreshed. Okay, HTTPS. So you need is 2.1, I believe, and where's the drivers for these? Now just install the 2.1. Where's the drivers? Okay, let's just install this for now. TK. Okay. So we'll install 2.1 SDK. Should take a bit, so I'll be back. Next, we're gonna put boot into the fast recovery mode. So turn off your phone, hold down the volume button, down button, and then hit the power button, like you did before. And then now you should come to this new menu. Let me adjust the camera so you can see better. Now you want to go down to recovery, one down, and hit the power button. And then it's going to go into recovery mode. And you know, connect your phone to your computer, and you get this thing. So now it's in recovery mode. And then go browse to your device manager, and you'll have a new ADB thing here, and you can install the drivers we installed earlier. So update the driver and browse my computer and pick let me pick the device, and I believe this is doesn't matter, you just pick any device. I believe mobile devices. Click next, and then have disk, and browse to the directory you downloaded the SDK to, and where you have the USB driver. Let's go to USB driver, leave this one, try that. Okay. Oh, you know what, try again. It's probably AMD 64. What I did. Oh. Hold on a second. So you should have ADB that come up when your phone is in recovery mode. Now double click on it, and we're gonna update the driver with the driver that we downloaded earlier. For those of you with 32-bit or Windows XP, use the drivers from the Android SDK. For those of you with Windows 7 64-bit, I found that it doesn't work, so you download the HTC 64-bit driver, which works. So hit next, and then your ADB driver should be installed. Okay, so come up as my HTC, so it's working properly. Next, we're gonna go back to our command prompt. Go back to the directory where you unzipped the recovery zip file. For me, it was on SDK under tools, and then I put it under what did I put it under? Oh, recovery. Sorry, recovery, and then CD again into Evo recovery, and then we're gonna do recovery windows.bat. And it's putting the files in. So what this does is installs the recovery, the menus, so you can burn new ROMs and stuff, which is cool. So it's still working, almost there. And I believe there's a rooted version of the EVOLVEDROM which you can install. So it's coming. Oh, you know what? That's done. Sorry. And if you see your phone, now you should actually have the new menus. Let me zoom in. So with this one, you can install, other ROMs. Now let me reboot it. And then next up, we'll have a video on how to install new ROMs and also hack your Wi-Fi tether seal. You'll want to download the supersonic 1.32.651.rooted.zip and just copy it over to the root directory of your SD card, like I'm doing here. What this will do is actually give you root permissions, and it's basically a stock HTC Evo ROM with root abilities. So without this, you can't actually use any of the root features, such as installing a Wi-Fi tether app. So we'll copy it over, and once it's copied over, we're going to restart our phone, and we can install the ROM. So it's copying. So once it's done copying, we'll reboot the phone. So once you're in the Android system recovery, we're gonna save the current state of our stock OS. So backup, restore, hit the power button, and then backup, hit the power button, and then it's gonna ask you to press any key. So press power. Now it's backing up my very stock OS, just in case I need it, So it's backing up, and Android is really useful because it lets you back up the whole image, like the current state, but it does take up a lot of memory. But you can always copy over your backup images to your computer and just have it for later. And once this is completely backed up, we're gonna try to install the new rooted stock file of the HTC Evo 4G, which will be fun. So should be just another like 10 more seconds, I would say. So I'll be back after this. So now it's backup completed. Now we're gonna go back to hit the power. Hit the return button. Return, and then we're gonna go wipe everything. Hit the power button, wipe data factory reset, hit the power button, hit the power button again, formatting, and then formatting cache, and then hit the, go back up here, wipe Dalvik cache, hit the power button again, and that's complete. And now we're gonna return, hit the power button, go flash zip from SD card, and then select on the supersonic dash blah blah rooted.zip and hit the power button, and then install by hitting the power button again. So this is gonna actually install the rooted version of the system. I believe it's gonna take a while, so I'll be back after this is done. So now install from SD card is complete. Now we can reboot the system, hit the power button, and now you have a rooted HTC Evo 4G phone with root access. And next I'm gonna show you, see if I can install the Wi-Fi tether app and see if it works. So I'll be right back after this boots. So my phone booted up now, and it's rooted. It's the new ROM that's installed. As you can see, I have super user permission. And now let's go try, next video I'll show you how to install the Wi-Fi tether.